Lincoln and Marshfield. We see Marshfield up on the upper right-hand corner of the screen, moving towards midfield. Lincoln is lined up right down the
At this time, we ask you to look down on the track.
We are all set for a really important Lincoln High School football game. My name is Milt Van Natta. This is Craig Tim. We're going to be providing the commentary for you tonight. Craig, Lincoln's had a really tough schedule. I mean, it's hard to conceive of a tougher schedule over the first 5 games. But here they are. They're at 2-3. They've got a home game against Marshfield, and I think they fared this tough schedule pretty well.
I actually do too, Milt, and Marshfield has had a very good start to the season also. And I've heard a couple of folks talking over the week about football and how there's such a, I mean, it's the power is, there's so many good teams over in the Valley area, and a couple big games tonight, Neenah and Kimberly tonight, so that'll be
that'd be a fun game
yeah,
to see.
Monster game. But I have a good feeling about this. I mean, it feels like fall. It's cool out. It's windy. It's going to be a fast track. I have a good feeling about tonight. It's when we have seen Lincoln at home, they've not had a very good go of it, frankly. But I know with Marshfield, the key to these games is just that how you start. You know how you're doing after the first quarter or so, and if you can just maybe get a score on the board early, it just changes the whole game.
And Craig, I know you were unable to be with us last week, but that really was the key to the Wausau East game. They got the fast start. They got out front. Changes entirely how you play the game when you're playing from in front.
And it's confidence. That's exactly right. I mean, you work so hard all week, and everything kind of focuses on that opening kick. And if you can just get going, you get so much more confidence. And as you mentioned, Mel, as I saw the early games, they would be behind a couple touchdowns so early, and it just takes the wind out of your sails.
And one of the ironies of the season, and there's really not anything in particular to account to it, the Red Raiders haven't played a close game yet. They've either blown their opponent out or they have been blown out, but there has not been a close game yet. It'll be interesting to see how the Raiders react in a tight game when you get to the fourth quarter, and it is a one-possession game. I don't know if that'll be tonight, but if it happens, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I agree with that, Milt, because I know Marshfield was in a real tough game in close game when they defeated Spash last week. I believe Spash was first and goal or within the 5-yard line, and Marshfield held them, and they won. They won by 6 points, I think it was. But I agree with you, Milt. It's it'd be just nice to get a win on an Old Valley fall and just kind of start a run here. They started last week, and maybe run the table.
This will be the first game of the year that is also not shirt sleeve weather. It'll be cool tonight. The temperature will be down into the low 50s once it gets dark. There's a brisk wind from the north, so it'll be more like football weather tonight.
And if it's any consolation, when I came in and the gentleman out there grilling the hamburgers is in shorts and flip-flops. So
okay.
So I guess
still shirt sleeve.
Yeah, I guess it's shirt sleeve water. Yeah. Not for me, but
we're looking forward to bringing it to you. It'll be a good old-fashioned Valley matchup, and it'll be our joy to share it with you right here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Happy to welcome those who are joining us live on the various platforms of Wisconsin Rapids Community Media on this 21st evening of the month of September.
And the Red Raiders coaching staff.
And if you're watching us on a recorded, whether that be on the web page or on the television channel, we welcome you whenever you're accessing Lincoln Red Raider football. My name's Milt Van Natta, along with Craig Tim to provide the commentary. Artnett Gedsick and Tom Laux are on the technical side doing all the hard work tonight. Raiders are going to get the football to start off here tonight. Peter Rucker is dropping back deep to receive this kick.
The WIA and the Wisconsin Valley Conference welcome you to tonight's game and encourage good sportsmanship.
I think that not seeing it well enough to say who's back there with him, Craig.
Looking right through a window.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to make a difference.
I think that's where they
officials in a very positive manner.
Oh, from your vantage point, it's in the way.
Oh.
So Mason Coffran is going to kick it away here. You can see Marshfield is clad in white jersey tops, orange pants, black stockings, black helmets, black piping and letters on the uniform tops. Lincoln at home in the white football pants and helmets, red jerseys, red lettering on the helmets and the white piping and numerals on the jerseys.
And we are underway.
Off of Rutgers' hands and out of the back of the end zone. Lincoln will take it over at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They will head into the wind. It is a rather
Pretty brisk, yeah.
north wind here tonight.
I think we finally, Milt, we've had such weather this week. Storms here and there, and I think the remnants of the storm is gone. Now we're going to have the wind, and it's supposed to be sunny this weekend and unseasonably cold after we were unseasonably warm. I like the warm part, but
warm later next week, as I recall.
That's what Yep.
So here the Raiders come out 1st and 10, and an inside handoff. Nash Coombs, who didn't play a part of last week's game, presumably with an injury, is back out there tonight, and he picks up 3 yards on 1st down. Austin Pilot's the quarterback. Nash Coombs will be the primary running back, and any number of receivers utilized in this 3-receiver, 1 wingback set. Pilot wants to throw, drops it off to Schooley. Boy, is he plastered the 25-yard line. Big hit laid on him by Riley Boshak of the Tigers. So he gets 1, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. 1st down will be right at, of course, the yard marker of the 30.
Just looking at the banners above the goalpost, and they're
moving a bit.
Yeah, they're moving them. Well, our first flag of the day, good catch.
Right at the 30, it would be a 1st down if it's not a penalty against Lincoln. Wallner makes the catch.
Legal procedure.
Yep, 5-yard mark off. It'll make 3rd and 6, 3rd and 11.
Called a legal shift on the Red Raiders.
Seemed likely given who threw the penalty flag and when they threw it. The referee threw it right as the play was commencing, so that gave you a pretty good idea there of what was going on.
Well, Milt, a few people out there in shorts, so.
Are there?
Yeah, there's right out there, and gentleman with a black hoodie and shorts on.
Oh yeah, down on the sideline, sure enough.
Just right by be a bad night for long jump, I think.
Yeah, there he is. He's not bothered by the cool temperatures here tonight.
We just are.
Yeah,
we will be later, not now. It's nice in here.
Booth, you bet it is. Pilot gives it to Coombs. Nash has the 25, and he has a 1st down up the far sidelines, across the 40, and still going all the way across the 45, and we'll see where they mark him out of bounds.
Nice to hear the familiar sound from the crowd.
44-yard line is where they mark him out of bounds. So that's a 25-yard pickup, Craig, on 3rd and 11. Big conversion there by the Raiders. Draw play to Coombs, bust wide open from the start.
And I think actually the field stopped him, and he ran out of room on the right side. If he had a little more sideline, I think he might have gone.
1st down and 10. It's an inside handoff to Coombs, who crosses the 45. And he gets to about the 47-yard line. They're going to give Nash about 3 yards on 1st down, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
And I heard interesting, we were talking one of our broadcasts about 8-man football.
Yes.
And actually the He's the dean of students. He's the athletic director and the football coach at Wausau Newman, and they have 8-man. And he was talking about it. And I'll talk a little bit about it throughout the night. It's really an interesting concept.
Coombs again to the outside, first down. Into the territory, Marshfield all the way down the sidelines and inside the 25-yard line. Another big run by Nash Coombs.
He said it's growing, 8-man. It's because of the lack of enrollment. There are 30 teams right now. He said the only problem is getting games because they have to travel a long way. In fact, this weekend, they've reserved the stadium, I think he said in East Troy, and they're playing a team from Champaign, Illinois. They're meeting kind of halfway. And he said they're making it a weekend, and then they're going to the Brewer game on Sunday.
And they throw it on the quick slant. Dylan Lisitsa makes the catch. They'll move it down to the 16-yard line. That's a quick 5.
So what reminded me of it, the field is the same length. It is shorter width-wise. It's several yards more narrow. And that's what kind of reminded me of it, of the big run, just kind of running out of real estate.
So on the 2nd and 5, here goes Coombs with another tough run. And it looks like he's within a yard of the first down at about the 12. Nash has carried the football now. His 2 big runs have been 25 yards and 32 yards. So he's up over 60 yards on this opening drive alone. Third and short. Lincoln trying to grab the lead on their very first possession of the night. It's Schooley, and he's got the first down, just barely, I believe, at the 10-yard line. No, I beg your pardon. That was not 11, it was 7. It was Coombs again, and Nash has the first down after a tough run. So, let's see here if it's going to be first and goal.
No, they have about a quarter of a yard, I think. No.
So they can get a first down inside of the 1.
And what did we say about opening drives and momentum?
We said they're really, really important.
So,
yeah. Coombs inside. Not much doing there. They tried a little misdirection. They brought the tailback in motion in an effort to influence the defense, but they just handed it off to Coombs straight ahead, and he got maybe a yard. Not much more than that, so it'll be second down. We'll call it 9. Not only are the Raiders threatening here to score early and jump up front, but they have been chewing up now almost 5 minutes on this first possession. Pilot on the slant. No, he goes to Wallner, who comes down with it. A one-handed grab at the 3-yard line. I thought he was going for Schooley on the slant, but he goes out to Wallner, whose one arm, I believe his left arm, was tied up with the defender. So he went up with the right arm and made a one-handed catch. And it will be third down in about 3.5.
Boy, the first down marker is
almost at the goal
line. It's right on the marker.
Third down from the near hash. Coombs cuts inside. He will not have the touchdown, but he might have the first down. It's either going to be first and goal inside the 1, or it's going to be 4th and inches.
Looks like they moved it to 4th. They're saying 4th and 1.
They marked it back closer to the 1.5 yard point. So there's exactly what we're dealing with. 4th and that much on the opening drive of the game. What will head coach Tony Biolo call here? Raiders are trying to cap off a 76-yard opening drive. Spread out the field with 3 receivers. Pilot gives it off. Coming to the end zone for the touchdown is Nash Coombs.
That was impressive.
It took Craig 6 minutes and 14 seconds, more than half of the first period, and a beautiful drive featuring a key early third down conversion and the running of Nash Coombs. So Lincoln is on top.
Oh, man.
And no good on the conversion attempt, so it will remain 6-0 in favor of Lincoln. So Brant Bowman is awaiting this kick.
He is a sophomore.
Mac Lucas.
Excuse me, a senior.
Will kick it away. Hits at the 30. It'll turn sideways and go out of bounds there.
For the Red Raiders, our nose tackle, number 99, senior Connor McPhillips. Defensive end, another senior, number 82, Garrett Wernick. The other defensive end, Dawson Steckbauer. The linebacker, number 47, Roger Fuller.
They're going to make.
I just
kick again.
You don't see that very often.
No, because you get good field position off of the penalty, but. The kicking game, in an honest appraisal, is not Lincoln's strength, particularly the kickoff unit. And so I understand the rationale that Marshfield's watched a little film and they think they can even better their field position by making Lincoln kick again. Fumbled! And recovered at the 39-yard line.
Which is about where they would have been before.
Yep. So, what did Shakespeare say? Much ado about nothing.
There you go.
5:43 to go in this first quarter as Marshfield takes over.
You were always kind of a Shakespeare person, weren't you? Big English guy, and
I actually, I'll share about that in a moment here. Ryan Kruger's the quarterback. And he's going to open up in the shotgun. Wide open look here. He's going to pitch it off, coming around Bowman. Bowman is fighting up the near sidelines and is taken out around the line of scrimmage. Love Shakespeare. Always needed a guide, somebody who could navigate through the language. But I love Shakespeare, absolutely.
So he ran about 20 yards to make a half a yard.
Yeah, yep, that's
or
about
whatever they're giving him.
Pretty much nothing. 2nd and 10 from the 39.
Trouble is, when you mention it, you start doing Shakespeare quotes in your brain.
Ryan Kruger is the quarterback. He fakes to the motion man, throws a little bubble screen to the far side. Running room up the far sideline for Joey Gettle.
Catching that ball is number 11, Joey Gadel.
And he'll take it ahead to the 47.
Joey is a wide receiver, quarterback, and defensive back.
3rd and 2 from the 48.
WRQB DB in the official program. Wow.
So here's the 3rd down play. Kruger on an inside handoff to Bowman. It breaks to the 41 of Lincoln. And maybe they're going to mark it back closer to the 43, but it's still a little inside run for a first down. And Marshfield's on the move, looking to tie or take the lead here.
For the Red Raiders.
The battle for Wood County, isn't that what they call it, Milt?
There's a fake and then an inside handoff to Bowman up the far sidelines. First down and all the way down to the 24. Craig, did you ever think And really, up until the last 5 years or so, did you ever think you'd go to a high school football game and see the kind of offensive formations you do? Quarterback always playing out of the gun.
Yeah,
receivers and wingbacks all over the place, just spreading out the field.
I can remember back in high school and certainly in college, it was kind of when the wishbone was starting up. They started it in Texas, and Oklahoma ran it really well. And that's all of a sudden, that's all you saw. Of course, they had Billy Sims and they had Elvis Peacock. I mean, they were loaded at running back.
Kruger to the 19-yard line. He gets 5 on first down. But even out of the wishbone, the quarterback was under center.
Yep. And
you had the full house backfield.
And now they're never under center, hardly ever.
They're playing out of the gun, and
because I always remember
back in, and
I always remember on defense that the defensive end or tackle, always had to hit the quarterback, no matter if they had the ball or not, because of the deceptive thing.
Inside comes Caden Pierce. He's very close to a first down at the 14-yard line. If you didn't make the quarterback give up the football, you had no hope against the wishbone.
Yep. In fact, I can remember when I was in college, we were driving back from a game in the Rockies, and we kept losing the signal, and Oklahoma was playing at Colorado in Boulder. Oklahoma won 82-42. And every time the signal came back on, they'd scored another 2 or 3 touchdowns. Elvis Peacock's first 3 carries, he had 3 carries for close to 300 yards. Took the first one.
Kruger's hit right away, and he's going to be thrown down at the line of scrimmage.
Good D there. He just didn't want to go down, did he?
So 2nd and 9. 6-0 Lincoln. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to go first quarter.
As per normal, what a great shot. Well,
yeah, Art's right on it for us, as he always is. So glad that you're with us tonight.
What you said was true, Milton, where you and I show up and they do all the work.
Now 2 backs in this time. Bowman inside the 10, fights free for the touchdown. We're tied at 6. And you hear the enthusiastic crowd across the way. Good group coming down from Marshfield tonight. This is a big game for them too, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at this lineup, Milt.
Whoa, they're going for 2, and they snap it over to Gadel, and he's in for the 2 points and an 8-6 Marshfield lead.
With 3 minutes and 10 seconds left the first.
So Coffran will kick it away. Marshfield has gathered the lead as both teams are successful on their opening drive of the night. Beautiful kick here. Into the end zone and out of the end zone. So Lincoln will go 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. It's just, Craig, a long way away from 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That,
yeah, it sure is.
Was what we remembered for so many years. That's what they talked about the Big Ten Conference, was 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Cloud of dust, yeah.
Which was very difficult to do on those AstroTurf stadiums.
And now that Pro Turf, when you see the pictures from it, it looks like grass because all that plastic grass comes up.
Coombs inside, goes to the 23-yard line. Straight ahead for 3 yards.
So Rapid stays home next Friday.
Yep, as Wausau West will be here, homecoming.
And then it's at Spash and at Everest, if memory serves.
Memory serves you well.
It's kind of a 2-weekend home and home with Lincoln on both Fridays and Assumption on both Saturdays.
Now whistle stops play. We have a timeout called by Lincoln with 2:27 to go in the first quarter. Here we go now. 2nd and 7 as play resumes after Lincoln's first time out of the half. Pilat wants to throw. Schooley at the 30. Boy, he's sandwiched and flipped and taken down, but not before he has the first down at the 30-yard line. And Craig, we're seeing what we saw last week. Lincoln, I believe it was scored on 6 of their first 7 possessions.
Oh, wow.
And only the one that they missed on was, going into the half and running out of time. It wasn't being stopped by the defense. So they're really rolling and efficient offensively. Pitches to Schooley. He's got the edge. Spins inside the 35. Still going. And he's got a first down at the 41.5-yard line. Nicely executed play there.
Really nice blocking up front, too. They're pushing the line back 4 to 5 yards. Clock is running. Getting close to a minute and a half.
Elot looking to this side. Nope, it's Wallner at midfield, and he should have a first down at the Marshfield 48-yard line. Lasitsa went inside on the slant. Wallner stayed outside, and he makes the catch for the first down.
Very impressive on offense, like you mentioned, Milt.
Very sharp, very crisp. Yep.
Mixing it up well, passing and running.
Exactly. Coombs is in the backfield with Pelot. They'll give it to Nash. He's in trouble. Gets away. And he'll be able to get a positive gain out of what looked like a loss at
He
first.
was in deep trouble back there.
So it's at the 46 of Marshfield. I'm going to have to get up to that line quickly. I got to believe the play clock here is winding down pretty fast. They get it off for Wallner. Caught at the 40. I think he's still a little short of a first down at the 39 by about a yard or so.
Brought down by number 38.
Clock is stopped as he goes out of bounds with 24 seconds. 3rd and short here.
3rd one for the Red Raiders.
Again, the Raiders making a bit of time to get that play call into the huddle. Coombs, first down at the 38-yard line. So that may be our final play of the first quarter as Lincoln picks up their 3rd first down of the drive. We'll see if they want to hurry up and get another play off. The referee, less certain than we are that it's a first down. He gives it a good long look and then points to the north and says first down Lincoln. It's a brisk night. Temperatures are dropping near the 50-degree mark, and it's the first game of the year that we've seen the knit caps out on the fans who, if you're exposed to that north breeze tonight, it's cool. First quarter ends. It's Marshfield 8 and Lincoln 6, but the Red Raiders are on the move as we take a break between quarter number 1 and quarter number 2. We start the second quarter with Pelot throwing in the slot to Lasitsa. He has a first down and more at the 20, out to the 10, and slung down at the 5-yard line. That's a 33-yard pitch and catch. Pelot hit Lasitsa in full stride, and he just about broke that one into the end zone. But it's the Red Raiders with the first and goal.
And boy, did the official take a tumble.
Oh, which one?
The referee.
The referee.
He was down and rolled around and not sure what. Hope it seems to be okay, but
Coombs hit the line.
Nash Coombs with a short gain. Second and goal for the Red Raiders. Ball's on the
Second
4-yard
down and goal. (8-6) Marshfield, early second quarter. Throws to the near side. It's a touchdown.
going for 2.
10:46 mark of the second quarter. Moves Lincoln out on top 12-8. Elot to Lasitza.
Red Raiders lining up to go for 2.
You can just see the confidence, Milt,
Yeah.
like you said last week. It's a different team.
So Lincoln will try to make it a 14-8 game. Throws for Wallner, and knocked away by the defensive back, and it will remain 12-8. But Lincoln is 2 for 2, 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns on offense. Lucas all set to kick it away to the near sidelines, and again out of bounds. Well, last time Marshfield said, let's do it again. Let's see what they choose to do here. It looks like they are going to make a similar choice because Lincoln's kick team is getting lined up once again.
And that one actually landed out of bounds on the fly. Were you ever known for your kicking, Milt?
No, I was not.
Well, you can't have everything.
That's right.
They're yelling, kick the ball.
This one might go, whoa, it's played at the 30. And slipping and fighting his way across the 40, still on his feet, is Isaac Meverden.
Weather turns colder and the field is slippery.
Yeah, get that slick footing. Maybe a little dew out there, you think, Greg? No?
I'm guessing, yeah.
So this is becoming a factor in the football game. Marshfield has kicked it off twice. They've driven it into the end zone. Lincoln started at their 20. Here you see Marshfield starting last time at their 39, this time at their 44. Kruger will option it back to Gadel. Gadel's got some room here at midfield. Breaks through a tackle. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet at the 30. Sprinting down the sidelines to score a touchdown. Wow. A touchdown from 54 yards. "19 seconds after Lincoln scores, Gadel goes 54 yards to give Marshfield the 14-12 lead. Here comes the conversion attempt. It is good. And they move on top now 16-12.
He traditionally kicks it deep, so we'll see here.
Driven 2 of them into the end zone, and
now he's against the wind a bit, so
yeah, probably 10-12 mile an hour wind here.
Still kicks it a long way.
It'll be in the field of play for Rucker at the 8. He's got the 20.
Oh, the ball's loose.
Picked up by Marshfield's Nolan Hurdle. at the 23-yard line.
Boy, the ball just popped straight up.
Rucker got hit right on the ball, and it popped up into the air for Hurdle. And the first turnover of the night goes to Marshfield. And carrying a 16-12 lead, they will have it 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 23. Pierce. And I think Craig Pierce is the man that scored the touchdown last play, number 10, not Gadel.
I think 11. It was 10, yeah. It's hard to...
It was Pierce.
It's kind of hard to see, actually.
Who scored the touchdown, the 54-yard touchdown run. Give that to Caden Pierce a moment ago, and not number 11, Joey Gadel, who had the 2-point conversion, the first of the night.
Because the numbers they're black, but they have a little orange around them, and it makes it kind of difficult to see from up here.
Kruger wants to throw, has a man taken down short of the first down. Brant Bowman at just about the 15-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2.5 or 3.
Just thinking, it's how fast football always seems to go, and especially this year when they started 3 games before school. Second week in October, it's the playoffs already.
Pierce again. He did not get the first down.
Nice D there.
So here comes a huge 4th down play. It's 4th down and something just less than 2 yards for the first down. And can the Raiders on defense hold and save the special teams after the turnover? From the 15-yard line, 4th down and 2.
And Gadel is back in, Milt.
Yeah, he split to the near side.
Yeah, he just reported.
But Kruger nope, he's going to run it, and he fights. Boy, I don't know.
Oh, I don't think he got it.
We're going to see.
It's hard to tell.
Probably going to measure here, but
it's going to be really close.
I don't think he got it, and a couple of the Raiders are saying he didn't get it. They're going to
measure
a timeout.
Oh, I don't think he did he?
It doesn't look like it from here. We're quite a ways away, but
Art is right on it here.
Could this be a huge 4th down stand for Lincoln? It is.
It is. Nice play.
By 3 or 4 inches, I think. And look at that defensive team sprint off the field. After saving the special teams after the turnover, Lincoln will get it 1st down and 10 from their own 14-yard line. We'll mark that down. With 8:25 to go, looked like that Marshfield was going to push out to more than a 1-score lead after the turnover, but the defensive team stood strong and gets it back for the offense.
Boy, that was great camera work there, Art. We have that's a long way there, plus the lights make it kind of hard to see from here.
Down in that area, in that corner, it is.
The lines almost look like they go away.
Pilot still has it. He's got room to the 19-yard line. He's hit hard, and you hear a hearty cheer from the Marshfield sidelines. And now we get a timeout called.
I think he's going to go off, Milt.
Pilot got hit, and he's going to be. That's what the big cheer was about, the intensity of the hit. And so Rick Hankey will
give him a look
to Pilot for a minute. I think that will bring Austin Hensley in to play quarterback. Second down, it's about 4. Not much doing inside. Hard run, but not doing a great gain. Maybe a gain of 1 for Nash Coombs. Maybe 2. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Seven and a half to go.
Looks like
half number 1.
Hensley will remain in the game. Looking for, you see here, now timeout. It's a big 3rd down play, and Lincoln wasn't quite ready to run it, so we'll take a break here. 7:17 to go, second quarter. Marshfield's on top, 16-12. So Pilot has not returned at quarterback, but I don't see Rick Hankey attending to him on the sidelines either.
He's sitting just, he's on the bench, Milt. I can see him from here. He's sitting just on the left of the U shape there, the horseshoe.
Oh, ducking out from underneath a sack is Hensley. He's able to fight free, but not get away.
What a great play, though. What
taken down. That first move to avoid the initial sack was beautiful.
He almost ended up carrying the Tiger defender with him.
So it'll be a
4th and
punt here, I believe.
Time and so Marshfield's back and on the just in Raider territory. Milt, right on the. Well, now he's back in Marshfield territory.
Sitza.
They always have that odd style punt.
Hits at the 40 and rolls to the 45. Down there, and Marshfield will start in the Lincoln end of the field, carrying a 16-12 lead.
Beautiful moon out tonight. I think we can see it above the stadium to our right.
Yep.
Southeast, huh? Southeast, yeah. Boy, you're pretty good. Meteorologist Milt Van Anda. Did you ever get one of those weather rocks? Remember you could...
No, I didn't.
If they're wet, it's raining. I mean, all that kind of stuff. How come we never think of that
down
stuff?
He goes.
Good play.
Back at the 48-yard line.
Dakota Schatz, what a great play.
Guys again. And left is the shotgun, but it's no fuzz.
So 2nd down and 13 after the big tackle for loss. Lincoln's defense coming up big at a crucial time in the football game. They're down by 4 midway through the second quarter, but keeping their team right there within 1 possession. Kruger sets up, looks at Gadel, goes the other way, throws, caught. It's a 1st down, and let's see who's got that catch. It looks like number 12 to me, which is, 18.
18, Milt.
Isaac Meverden.
Well, they announced Gadel, but it wasn't Gadel.
It was 18, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Craig, that's what I saw.
Isaac Meverin.
So from the Lincoln 33, it's a 1st down. Bowman's the motion man. He's got it. Hit.
Great
taken
play.
Down. Big stick by Tyler Baldoff.
Tyler's a senior, 5'9", 190 linebacker for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, as Milt mentioned, senior night, it was really nice to see the parents from basically anything connected to the football program, players, cheerleaders. Always a nice night for that.
Now Kruger in trouble, steps up into the pocket. Oh, he finds Pierce. Pierce on the run, gets down.
Boy, he was close to the line of scrimmage, wasn't he?
Yard line. Boy, it seems that way when he stepped up.
He was close to. That's a very deceptive play because you have to keep somebody back, so they need to honor the running back because he's coming from that time from the right to the left, and you don't expect the quarterback to stop and throw.
1st and 10, balls at the 13. Kruger gives it off inside, short
Nice
carry by
by
Bowman.
Dakota Schutz, or was it Shates? He was out there?
Yep,
Schatz, I'm sorry.
He's able to get it to the 10, so it's 2nd and 8. Do the Raiders have another stand in them defensively here?
4 minutes.
Kruger throwing, nope, pulls it down, he's in trouble, rolling right, throws, deflected
nice
away.
play. Saved a touchdown right there.
Justin Rickaby got the hand on it and deflected it away. Just good team defense. They got pressure.
Touchdown saving right there.
Got pressure on Kruger and disrupted the play, and then Rickaby made the deflection. Here's a fairly significant 3rd down play. Ball's right at the 10 of Lincoln. It's 3rd and long.
And it's very similar. They can get a 1st down without going in too.
Kruger throws, man's open, touchdown. Bowman makes the catch. And Marshfield moves out on top 22-12.
And here they go with their interesting setup for 2.
And they set up quickly. They don't give
I think, and that's obviously a huge advantage because they have the center in the middle and nothing else.
to the pylon. Caught. It's caught out there for...
And you get no time to react to it.
2-point play is to Meverton, and it's 24-12 with 3:35 to go, second quarter.
He's kicking into the wind again. So last time, Meld, he got it to about the 10, if I remember right.
About the 10-yard line.
Speaking of kicking, it'll be interesting to see tonight with the Nina kicker, Nina playing Kimberly. Remember how an advantage he was.
Oh, man. Short kick here.
Got up in the wind a little bit. Oh, slipped down.
And the return. Schooley is able to bring it out to just about the 21-yard line.
That one got a little up in the air. It was an advantage for Lincoln. It was going, and it was almost like it hit the air and down it came. Almost like a golf shot at times when it gets that little burst of air and down it comes. I know you've never had that problem, but...
So Austin,
sorry.
Austin, Greg, we do not have enough time to talk about the problems in my golf game. Austin Hensley remains at quarterback. Pilot's out after taking a big hit.
How about problems in general, Mel? Do we have time for that?
No. Oh, loose football. Who's got it? At the 30-yard line, I think Lincoln got it back.
Yep, he got it back. Good.
Hey, kudos to the big lineman there. The man that got it was Chandler Vrewink.
He actually gained about 3 yards with it.
He did.
Crowd yells, "That's my boy."
Second down and 1 for Lincoln. Looking to get another score before halftime. Make it a one-possession game. They have 3 minutes, 11 seconds, and
clock
one
is
timeout.
running. Poor guy yelled, "That's my boy," and then he caught it from people behind him. Although he was laughing, so.
I wonder if that was Mr. Vrewink.
Lots of Vrewinks.
Rucker.
Oh, nice.
Oh, taken down at the 34. He had a little room if he got past that man.
First down.
Nolan Hurdle makes the tackle at the 34.
Oh, you may want to keep it going a little bit here because clock is running. It's at 2:40. Like you mentioned, Mel, it'd be nice to get some points here.
We know that Lincoln has quick strike capabilities. That's not the question.
Because Lincoln has to kick off in the second half. Oh, a blitz.
Hensley throwing it
wide
deep, far
open.
side.
Nope.
And incomplete. The intended receiver was Wallner. Second down. Remember, now Lincoln on this possession has both their backup quarterback and their backup running back in the game. Rutgers just left the game for Nash Coombs.
And they had Marshfield blitz the linebacker that time, Milt.
Hensley was well protected. He had the chance to
very
step
nice
forward.
blocking.
In fact, overthrew his receiver. That wasn't the problem at all. Lincoln
taking a time. That was last time, is it?
Yeah, yep. Last time out with 2:20.
2:20.
Fake to Coombs. Hensley throws short. Schooley to about the 40-yard line. Nope, 39 they're going to call it. But he got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Brings up a 34 on the 40-yard line.
Going to need a chunk play or two in this drive. You don't have enough time to go down the field 4 yards at a time. So somewhere along the line, a play's going to have to break open. Hensley under pressure, hit. It's caught though, and it's a first down at the 47-yard line. Who made that catch out there? Wallner made the catch at the 47-yard line.
Very nice job by the quarterback. He took a shot back there.
What was the? I feel bad about this, Craig. What was the product that used to take a licking and keep on ticking? Years ago, the ad takes a licking and keeps on. It had to be a watch of some sort. But
I know.
Timex was
Timex
took a licking and kept on ticking.
Almost remember the gentleman that was famous for saying that.
Almost, huh?
John
Cameron Swayze.
John Cameron Swayze.
Yeah. Here we go. Austin Hensley deep. He's got a man. Let's go. In and out of the hands of Schooley at the Marshfield 39. Impressed with that Henley has played.
Absolutely.
As a backup quarterback, I think he's played with poise and made some plays here. He didn't know if he'd ever even take a snap tonight. In fact, he probably hoped he wouldn't have to, that Austin Pelot would be okay. So second down from the, excuse me, Craig,
I was just looking at the time, Milton. 1:35, is that right?
Yep, 1:35 for the second quarter.
The reason we always hesitate is we have to go way to the left to look back to the right because we can't see the clock. Oh, a nice play.
Well,
there he goes.
Chunk play. At the 40, he dives ahead to the 39-yard line. So that's a 14-yard pickup.
That was what you were looking for, Milt.
At the Marshfield 39, Lincoln has a minute 27.
Clock running. You got to hurry a bit. You need to hurry a bit.
Yep. We were at a minute to 29 when they moved it for the first down. We're all the way down now to a minute 10 before the play is snapped. Hensley sets up, looks, throws deep out at the 20.
Oh, we have a flag down, though.
It's down, and this looks like it will be against Marshfield at the 25-yard line.
I would sure think so. Holding.
Defensive holding against Marshfield is the call.
Automatic first down.
Let's see how long
it would be first anyway, but
from the 39.
Was holding the.
It's going to be a 10-yard mark off to the 29. So a minute 3. And a first and 10 at the Marshfield 29. The Tigers are on top 24-12. This is the late second quarter of play. Hensley.
Oh, look out.
Oh, down he goes back at the 38.
Yeah, you could. They rushed the defensive end, and
Alex Weirman.
he had nobody to block him, and that's a huge loss. But keep it going. Let's go.
It's a 9-yard loss. Now we're down to 43 seconds.
That's the problem. And it takes a little time to get the play in, but
33 seconds. Hensley gives it to Coombs, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage with 25 seconds. It'll be third down from the 39-yard line. Lincoln up, looking for a play. Clock is rolling here. 15 seconds to go. 12 seconds to go. Hensley sets up, throws deep, overthrown, incomplete. And there's 2 seconds for the first half.
Fourth down for the Red Raiders.
So 1 play left here. Can you get a player breaking into the open, crossing the field? Can you get a Coombs or a Sitza on the run where they can use their speed and turn it up? Can you find a seam in that defense on this final play? Don't know that Hensley can throw a standard Hail Mary play down into the end zone. I don't know that he's got that level of arm, but can they get someone on the run? Final play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Hensley will be allowed to set up. He's going to throw it deep, and he sure can get it to the end zone from midfield. And it's overthrown and incomplete. So at halftime, Marshfield leads at 24-12. We've got an exciting game, and we'll have an exciting second half when we continue on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. Lincoln will be kicking it away to Marshfield to begin this second half. After Lincoln bounced out on top and led this football game by a score of 12-8, 16 unanswered points by Marshfield. So your thoughts, Craig, at 24-12, Marshfield heading into the second half?
Well, it's similar to the start of the game. I mean, it's all momentum. With Lincoln having to kick off, I think that's a huge deal, and I think a huge advantage for Marshfield. But their defense has played hard, and it's just I'm looking at the sea. It looks like the wind is down.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, a little bit, and that's good. But why don't we get a turnover for Lincoln this time? That'd be nice. You have to keep it close and just keep playing.
Craig, Austin Pelot does not have his helmet on. He warmed up.
Oh, yes, he did, yep.
Austin Hensley, who did. So I'm guessing he's not going to play in the second half just based on body language on the sidelines. He does not even have his helmet with him.
Well,
just the field.
As is the custom, we have the flag, and we're going to kick it again. And let's see, where did the deepest back is on about the 20, 21. It'll probably move a little bit.
That's Brent Bowman.
A little bit stiff, I'm sure. It's cold out, and you need to just kind of get going again. There, that's in the play.
The 34. Bringing it back here is Isaiah Byrell. He's still on his feet. 40. And near midfield at the 47 or 48-yard line.
It's getting to be a slippery track out there, and Milch, you can tell, especially in the middle. Look at all the grass and the turf that's chunked up. And again, there'll be a game here tomorrow also, so it'll be interesting what it'll be like at 11 o'clock in the morning. Kind of an interesting start time. 2 Saturdays. Assumption will be here the next 2 Saturdays, tomorrow and next week, and the kick is at 11 a.m. Central Time.
Fake to Bowman, carrying the football to midfield.
Just kind of an odd Nothing wrong with it at all, but just kind of a different start time.
I cannot recall. I can recall basketball tournaments when I was on the air in the morning. I never recall a football game that kicked off in the morning before.
Because a lot of times you'd have a 2 o'clock kick and then maybe a 1 o'clock, sometimes a noon. Well, it gets teams in and out, too. Get home faster.
Setting up Kruger deep to the middle. Pierce is out there off of his left hand and incomplete.
Boy, they're lucky because he quit running, and I think that's what the coach is going to say to him. He stopped running and looked back.
That was less than a half a step from being a 52-yard touchdown connection.
Really nice pressure that time by Matthew Schooley. Matthew is 6'4", 260, and a junior.
So 3rd and long. Kruger sets up, has pressure, throws a screen in the middle. This is Byrol for the first down to the Lincoln 40. They still don't have him on the ground. So that is a 12-yard pickup and a first down.
Connor McKellips on the stop. Another honoree for senior night.
At the 40. Carrying it inside. Here's Pierce to the 37 for, well, 38 for 2.
And that, of course, is the advantage is when you have a lead, as you know, Mel, you can just take as much time. The more time you take, the better.
Second and 8. Fake to Pierce, throw far side. Catch is made. Nice play defensively by Rickaby again for a loss on the play of about a yard. Preston Wagner made the catch, but he did not make any yardage. He lost a yard. So 3rd and 8.
Another one of those, big third downs?
Yeah, it is. I don't know that Marshfield wouldn't go unless they lost yardage here, but still, it's a big play. Kruger's back, sets up, throws, caught near the sticks. Now this will be all where they mark it, and they will give him inside of the 30, and I think a first down.
It's kind of an interesting spot, wasn't it?
That was a nice throw by Kruger.
That is a first, Mel.
Gadel makes the catch right at the sticks, and Marshfield will have the 1st and 10 at the 30 of Lincoln. Hanging on to it, Kruger, and he is up for 9 or 10 himself before Weifel makes the stop at the 21. 2nd and 1.
So nice to have him out there again, Mel.
Oh man, I'll say. After watching him lay on that field a couple of weeks ago and the ambulance come out, here it is just 15 days later, and he's out there playing again, and we're very happy.
Team captain, and love to see that.
Pressure on Kruger from behind.
Got the ball.
Ball's loose. Ball's still loose.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's picked up by Marshfield. And running towards the pylon and diving to the 2-yard line is Isaiah Byrol. Oh, my. That was a turnover in the pocket, And then the running back Byral picks it up, and off he goes all the way to the 2. That's just the bounce of the ball there. Your defense makes the play. They get the loose ball in the pocket, but Byral runs it all the way to the 2. It's 1st and goal. And driving in for the score is Bowman.
Well, and let's watch them here because they like to do the 2-point conversion lightning fast. We'll see what they do here. Well, maybe they're...
Nope. Did Lincoln... Nope, they're going to bring in new personnel.
Yeah.
Are they actually going to kick it this time? They are, Craig. The kicker, Coffran, is out there. I don't know why they changed their mind. They've been 3 for 3 on the 2-point conversions.
Boy, he's got a strong leg.
31-12 in favor of Marshfield. There's 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 31-12, Marshfield's Tigers on top. Rucker over to get it at the 9. Up the sideline. And to the 33-yard line he goes. So an even 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, and Lincoln will, let's watch and see who plays quarterback. Yeah, it's going to be Hensley, Austin Hensley, and that pretty well tells us that Austin Pelot is not going to come back in this football game. Hensley is a senior. Quick throw far side. Breaking up across the 45 for a 1st down is Dylan Lasitza.
He really has a nice arm, Melt.
He does.
Really nice throw.
Raiders flood the near side, as you can see there, with 3 receivers. But they give it off to Coombs. Trying to get to the corner. Takes a big hit, and down he goes at the 47-yard line. And a late flag from the referee.
Tackles made by number 3 for Marshfield. Nolan Hurl with help from number 16.
Boy, it came
The referee is chastising the Raiders, so got to believe it's against Lincoln here. Wow, personal foul against the Raiders.
because he was way behind the play.
Yeah, he saw something from behind the play.
That's a huge one there. In a game, we've had very few penalties.
It has been a clean game.
Referee is kind of chirping at the Lincoln coaches, too.
He was very displeased about the choice the Lincoln player made. Now the line judge is going to stop play. Usually a personal foul is 15 yards. I'm a little bit confused by that, but...
he's short, isn't he? Where did he go?
I think that's what they're asking here. Isn't a personal foul 15 yards? It was a 10-yard mark-off. Well, they're not going to move the ball, it doesn't appear.
Oh, now they're questioning. I think Marshfield's probably asking that question. Is it from the spot of the foul? I don't.
That was the 47.
Yeah,
though,
that would
Craig.
be even farther back. I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Hensley. Man broke off the pattern. It's incomplete. Lisitsa broke to the outside at about the 45-yard line, and Hensley,
I still don't think that was marked right.
I don't either, Craig. I've never known a personal foul to be less than 15 yards on any level.
Because that was the call, because he was pretty
Yep.
direct with that,
Yep.
the way he marked it.
Schooley.
Oh,
Penalty
another
flag comes in as Schooley's dropped for a loss back at the 32-yard line. And what had been a relatively penalty-free game now is breaking down with...
I watched one of the Lincoln linemen kind of put his hands on his knees and look over at the sidelines, but well, they're talking about it.
Will Marshfield choose to take the... it's a chop block below the knees. Will they take the penalty, or will they take the play?
Now, what is this, 10 yards?
This is a...
Now, this is 15.
All the way back to the 18-yard line. Wow. First down, by the way, folks, is on the other end of the field at the Marshfield 46.
So it's second and what?
36.
36.
Yep.
They marked that longer than the personal foul.
Yes, they did. They marked it from at the end of the play and not the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're sorry, folks. We're
confused about both of those. Hensley fires
There's a nice throw. He really has he throws a nice football.
And that's a nice 12-yard pickup.
That's third and what do they say, a ton?
24. Yep. 23, 24 yards here.
I've been just kind of watching the ref, and he still looks a little out of humor, just the way he's been kind of...
Yeah.
Again, we can't tell if he's being yelled at either. I mean, from up here, but you just...
That doesn't happen often, does it?
No, well, not in sports. Maybe in the theater, but...
Drop by. I'm not laughing at the drop by.
Doesn't happen in church, I'm sure.
I'm laughing at the Craig's comment about... I tell you what, they could not pay me enough to be an official.
No.
Absolutely could not pay me
I agree
enough.
with you 100%.
And thankless job, and I'm glad that there's some men and women who are willing to do it, because it is a tough job.
In fact, you hear the radio commercial basically almost daily, the WIA looking for officials in all sports.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you hear it a lot because they just don't have the people. That's a nice punt.
Kick is out of bounds near midfield.
Nice catch by the Tiger lineman over there. Who was it? Evan Kildall, 6'1", 310. Looked like he caught that in the air.
He'll be playing tight end in practice this week. They're going to mark
Can you imagine when he came out if he was a tight end?
Going to mark it at the 47-yard line. You know, I wish I had kept track. I'd like to know what Marshfield's worst starting position of the night has been, because I don't remember it being much inside of their own 40-yard line.
It's kind of been right in that spot.
So Kruger has given it off and bursting across midfield, bursting for a first down and into Lincoln territory. I believe that was number 26, and that's Isaiah Byrol, the young man who picked up the fumble on the last possession and ran it down to the 2. From the Lincoln 38. Oh, beautiful misdirection play. Bowman's free for a first down to the 28-yard line.
Boy, they really do run the interesting offense, don't they, Mel?
They influence the defensive pursuit and run those misdirection plays very effectively. Certainly did there again.
Just looking at the time, just 5:29. This has been one of the strangest quarters I think we've ever witnessed. With the crazy play where the quarterback dropped the ball and 2 penalties that were
oddly marked off.
Well, and huge,
It's a draw play.
Boy, he just keeps churning.
I think that's a new player, Noah Schaefer. We'll try to figure that out when he gets up off of the...
Lincoln is playing so hard, too. It's just you get a little down on yourself. That's the problem. And now they have...
I think that was Byrell again, 26. It was, and so at the 21, it's 2nd down and 3. Free with the football. Pierce for a 1st and goal at the 6.
Stop the clock. 1st down.
First down play. There's a penalty flag. It's going to be a touchdown, but it's coming back. Caden Pierce found the corner of the end zone, but there's, well, I'll tell you, nothing destroys the rhythm of a football game like the little yellow hanky, huh?
Boy, you're right.
I mean, it really works to the Lincoln advantage here. What was a 1st and goal will now really be stretched back to the 19-yard line.
And I think I jinxed them a bit because no penalties. Now we're having a bunch of them.
Somebody brought that up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who. Bowman weaves his way down the
nice
line
tackle.
and is run down on a beautiful play. And a flag.
Now what do we have?
I think it was Weefel who made the original play behind the line, but maybe too aggressive on the tackle out of bounds or a second man in. But I think this is going to be against Lincoln, and it is. It's a personal foul.
Boy, I don't... No, he did 10 yards then, right?
Yeah, from the 19.
So maybe
the 19 to the 9.
Yeah, it must be 10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it was 15, but
I guess we're assuming based on other levels.
He's not.
High school must be 10.
Coaches want an explanation, but they're not getting one.
So it's back now to 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Bowman spinning in the hole, breaks one tackle. He's still on his feet, and he's in to score the touchdown. Another touchdown run by Bowman. This one comes with 3:41 to go in the 3rd. And now it's 37-12 for Marshfield. Coffrin will... For Bowman now, 3 touchdown runs and 1 touchdown reception. So he's accounted for 4 touchdowns tonight for Marshfield.
Going to kick this one.
And he bangs it through. It's 38-12 in favor of Marshfield. We have 3 minutes, 41 seconds to go in this third quarter as Marshfield and Lincoln fight it out. Schooley from the 10, going to pitch it to Rucker.
Oh, nice.
And he's still on his feet and fighting, and he'll finally be taken down at the 20-yard line. 38-12, Marshfield.
That was really a nice effort by him.
It was.
Just kind of ran out of bodies there with red shirts on. Surrounded by white shirts, and that...
Hensley to Lisitsa on the slot. No, the slant, excuse me, to the 25 for 5.
Now what? Too many players?
What do we have now? Unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe, is that motion.
No, there are 12 on the field, I think, Milt. They had 12 members on the field.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I believe. I counted 12.
Okay.
Isn't that loss of down?
Yes, it is. He pats the head. That's loss of down, right?
Yes.
When he pats the head? So...
Yeah, because they did have, I think... They had one too many.
That penalty was illegal participation.
Officially, the illegal participation.
Wow, look at that, all the way back here. Whoa! Whoa!
That's 15 yards?
15-yard penalty.
Yes, it is.
So that's 15 yards, but unsportsmanlike is 10.
Okay.
People at home are thinking, boy, these guys are ill-equipped to announce these games.
So on second and long, it's an inside handoff. Coombs will take it ahead to just about the 10-yard line.
It is so difficult to keep your momentum when you keep backing up and you get so close, as they say, under your own goalpost. It just psychologically is very difficult.
Three receivers to the far side on this third and very long. And, oh, nice throw.
Boy, he's really has a nice arm.
Yep. It's to the 20-yard line where it's 4th and 10. Well, Craig, what's your call on 4th and 10? Do you punt it or down by 26? Do you go on 4th down here?
I would go, but
Hensley
I would go.
Is staying on the field and looking to the sideline for the call. I think the Raiders are going to go here.
You are way in your own territory, but boy, you're running out of time. Your clock is running. You're just under 2 minutes.
Okay, now they've got the play. Nathan Yankee brings it across along with Hensley. They'll call it quickly in the huddle.
Let's get this now.
You got to believe this could be a slant. That's been what Hensley has thrown.
Now it's too much time.
So 4th
so that'll
and 15.
Be, yeah, that'll be. Boy, the coaching staff is not having much fun.
Coach Biolo is.
Boy, one coach ran off.
Spread out, saying what? What is going on? And that is to the officials, not to his players.
Now there's a little confusion on where the ball should be snapped or spotted.
Well, Craig, this is
now
a
it's
fourth
third
down play, right?
Now they have third down out there.
Scoreboard says fourth down. I believe it's fourth down. The guy in
the chains has third down.
And Lincoln calls timeout.
So we went from third down to fourth down.
But the 5 yards is back. So
yeah, so now it's 4th and 9.
Yeah, 4th and
10. They're saying. But
yeah,
it's 9. Well, yeah, it's 10, I guess. It's hard to see. Now the official over here wants to talk to the.
Oh man.
Now he's saying it's third down, but it has to be fourth down. The one official that's running off is going to talk to Lincoln. He actually put up 3 fingers.
Okay, 4th and 10. Took a while for us to get things sorted out. Hensley in the middle.
Yeah, first down.
On the run. And he's got
play.
The first down, but man, he might have
touchdown saving there, but man, what a great play.
Wow.
After all that.
Lisitsa up at the 38-yard line. Wow, what a beautiful throw again.
Yeah. I think we may just spend the night here.
Hensley throws short to Lisitsa this time.
And a penalty
flag in the pocket. As Lisitsa runs all the way to the Marshfield 40, could this be a roughing the quarterback?
Holding.
Nope. Oh, wow.
Boy, I just don't want to be a ref, but boy, they're going to get an earful before this is done, don't you think?
It'll be interesting to see.
Wow.
I believe every game, isn't it, Craig, that the coaches do an evaluation form on the officials?
I think they have, yeah.
I
know they do in other. I would guess they do, they'd have to in football. I know they do in basketball and wrestling, and so they would obviously do, I'm guessing, football, but. This minute has taken about an hour. We could have run down and got a couple burgers. Never thought of that.
First down and 25 out here for Wallner, and it's incomplete.
And you know, the poor official, the one that spots the ball.
Yeah.
He's dropped it when they've thrown it to him, I bet, 20 times tonight. Have you noticed that?
I'm going to watch now.
It's just the poor guy. He just can't. The ball's probably slippery and wet and cold. And
so he's not on the field for an onside kick? He's not on the hands thing?
He's dropped it. Oh, man, the poor guy.
We're going to count now. Hensley back.
Nice throw. Nice catch.
He got that.
I think he got it. They're signaling yes.
At the 26-yard line.
Oh, good, he caught it.
Third down. Third down, very long. I didn't watch that time.
I'm sorry. Oh, man.
We're at 12 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get a playoff here or not. Yep, the Raiders are going to try, I think. 6.
Boy, I would. Go. Come on.
4, 3.
Snap it. Snap it.
2,
snap it. Snap it. Snap
1.
it. Snap it.
They didn't make it. third quarter ends. Marshfield is on top, 38-12. They outscore Lincoln in that period, 14-0. We'll have the fourth quarter after a short timeout on the platforms of Wisconsin Rapids Community Media.
It's tough to be the director.
For Lisitza.
Oh, beautiful.
At the 35.
Yes, he did get it. Good catch. Beautiful catch.
But the Raiders look like they're going to be willing to punt here on 4th and 13.
And we're hearing chatter from all over, so it's just kind of interesting. Oh, we got it off.
It goes out of bounds at the 39.
39. Well, now he's moving up.
Oh, to the 43. Great field position again.
And Lincoln coaches disagree with that spot. So it's September, what, 21st?
21st, yep.
Is tomorrow the first day of fall?
It is. Yeah. We have a little less than 3 hours of summer left.
Oh, man. We should celebrate.
And just one way to be encouraged, Craig. It's 6 months until spring.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'm glad you feel better now.
Easter's late in April this year, too, Milt.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was April 1st last year.
So, what did Larry Moe and Cooley have to say about that one?
And, of course, Milt looks forward to the first day of winter each year.
Oh, boy, don't you know it. Nice, cold, dark day.
Yeah.
It's only 14 hours till kickoff of the Assumption
Oh,
game.
man. Would they care if we just stayed here? We have Donald Duck, Kiwi Strawberry. We have Diet Pepsi. Art always has a ton of candy. Well, no. Now he has to come over and explain something again. He's pretending he can't tell they're talking to him. Okay, here we go.
New quarterback is in the game. Will Voss has tossed it out here to the near side to Brandon Berg. And Berg has picked up 8 or 9 yards on that pass play. Will Voss is a senior, 6'1", 180 pounds, and he has replaced Ryan Kruger, his fellow senior. Carrying the football, another new player, Simon Beatty. He has a first down run to the Lincoln 38-yard line.
No. What the?
Now Voss fires, incomplete again, intended for Berg. I don't know, Craig. Marshfield looks like a playoff team to me.
Yeah, looks like they're going to stay undefeated, and not sure who they have left. I know they had Spash and Lincoln back to back. I don't know if they've played Everest. It's kind of interesting because of the scheduling this year. We don't really know a lot about the traditional Valley teams.
No.
Doesn't get any easier for Lincoln, though. We know that.
On the draw play, Mason Coffran. Ooh. He's been the kicker and who has excelled throughout the night here tonight. He kicks so well, I don't know if I'd want him out there to get hurt.
Yeah, I just...
Man, just keep that guy where he can have a healthy right leg.
Because you end up doing right West, Spash, and Everest.
Yeah, yep. Voss will pitch it out. Sam Hinson is number
almost.
21. Runs out of one tackle. And he has near first down yardage. It looks like he has it at about the 27-yard line.
And it's the point of the game where doesn't it just seem like all of a sudden all the energy is gone from this whole building?
It is.
From the whole...
And it was all those penalties.
Yeah, it just kind of stopped everything, and you're not... No cheering really much, and...
Coffran at the 20 to the outside. Stiff arms, but having none of it was Blake Hofferman, the sophomore, who's now playing in the defensive secondary.
And that's a first down.
Down at about the 12-yard line.
Let's get a stop here.
9 minutes left, and Marshfield comfortably on top. Pitch out to Feixen.
Nice pursuit.
Malachi Feixen. He's going to carry it for about 3.
Very nice pursuit by the Raider D. Eight and a half to go. Of course, if you're Marshfield, you want to just take all the time you can, and if you're Lincoln, you want the ball back.
Hinson cuts in for the end
ball's
zone,
loose.
but a flag is down.
And a flag down, yeah. You have a hold there, Milton?
I think it's against Marshfield. Yeah,
Yep.
It is. It's a hold against Marshfield. So that's going to back them up. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left. Back at the 18, it's second down. First down possible in the vicinity of the 2-yard line. Misdirection play, open sideline. Feixen down near the first down at the 2.
Knocked out of bounds by number 27, Garrett Gudeman.
Garrett Juneman with the big hit. But it's going to be, let's see here, third down and short. Third and a yard and a half. We're going to call it third and a yard and a half. Straight ahead, Coffrin bowls his way into the end zone, and he scores the Marshfield touchdown. 44-12 now. After Coffrin's, we're going to give him a 3-yard touchdown run. Good night's work for him with the kicks. And now a touchdown run added on. Greg, this Marshfield team's got good depth.
Yeah, they sure do.
They're playing seniors. I mean, all these kids that we're talking about here on this drive, the second teamers, they're seniors, not sophomores and juniors. Coffrin, low
he missed
line.
one. Oh, he did get it.
45.
I thought he might have missed one.
To 12. 7:54 to go in this fourth and final quarter. And Marshfield now pulling out in front comfortably over Lincoln. So Coffrin remains the kicker. End over end kick to Rucker at the 10. Straight ahead for Peter to the 25-yard line.
Brought down by number 3, Nolan Hurdle. Red Raiders are the first and 10.
The Marshfield faithful have about 35 miles back home tonight. And they will keep an unblemished record intact. Coombs in the game.
Nice run.
Still going at the 40 and all the way to midfield and beyond at the 49-yard line. Beautiful run.
Boy, he's fun to watch, isn't he?
Yes, he is. 27 yards for Nash, who's well over 100 now on the night. Rucker in the game, bursting ahead to the 40-yard line. He gets 7 on first down.
Rams does a 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line.
Is there oil in that camera? Check.
Hensley sets up to throw. Underthrown at the 25-yard line.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, boy.
That might be on 2 players. I think we have unsportsmanlike again, maybe. Offsetting.
Yes. Oh, it is offsetting on sportsmanlike calls.
Yeah, a couple of the players got tangled up a bit.
Did you ever get a penalty for fighting with the defensive player, Craig?
Actually, I never did. Never did. Yeah, I mean, back when I played, it was a gentleman's game, Milt.
I'm a bit incredulous about that, Craig.
I would be too if I knew what incredulous meant. Because they had just started with the face masks, and we were getting used to that. And
Record to the 35. The transition from leather to hard plastic helmets.
Yeah. Shoulder pads were totally overrated. We do. Unless about 12 hours, we're going to be back here, aren't we? 13 hours?
Yep. Yeah. Halfway through the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go.
Oh.
Movement up front. Hensley fires
he's wide open. Oh, nice throw.
Step and a half overthrown. And it'll be second down and 10.
Ooh, I thought we might get one there.
Pressure. Hensley throws in and out of the hands of Wallner at the 27. 3rd and 10.
Marshfield, number 32, Tyler Wine. Also quarterback, number 9, Don Zimmerman.
Fake is no, Coombs has got it. Oh, do they get the face mask? The head jerked around. Coombs is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Apparently not. 4th and 10.
Brings up 4th down for the Red Raiders.
About 4th and 10, are they saying, Mel?
Yeah, 11.
10,
yep.
11,
Yep.
I guess.
Yep. First down is pretty much all the way to the 25-yard line. So Hensley sets up and guns it in the middle. No, it's caught
nice
here
catch.
on the near side by Lisitsa.
Oh, got open.
Who is still
There
on
he
his feet.
goes.
And he's going for the near pylon, caught from behind at the 10-yard line.
Boy, that was a nice play. That Tiger came out of nowhere to stop
From behind,
that.
yeah, with speed, yep.
Let's get one.
11-yard line. Pass was from Austin Hensley to Dylan.
No.
From the 12, it's 1st and 10. Draw play. Coombs gets inside the 10, and he gets 3 to the 9. .420 now for the 4th. And Marshfield comfortably on top, 45-12.
Nice.
Coombs.
Block. There you go.
Nope. Yes, Coombs for the score. Nash Coombs from 9 yards out. Fan favorite here. You know one of the reasons that is, don't you, Craig?
No.
45-18. He's a little guy.
Oh, I was.
Nash Coombs is 5'7" and 150 pounds. And Little guys are always the fan favorites.
I've always thought so.
Me too.
He outweighs you by how many pounds?
Oh, then or now?
Uh-oh, no. Oh. So we're going to kick a field goal for an extra point here.
Yep.
Boy, it's like penalty city right now.
45-18 is our score, and
Let's knock her through.
Lucas is going to attempt the extra point from the hold of Simon O'Day. Oh, did it creep over?
No.
It did not. 45-18 remains our score, with Lincoln set to kick it away.
Of course, you're not a grad, are you?
Nope, I'm not.
When is Auburndale's homecoming? You have no idea, do you?
There's the kickoff taken by Bowman, and look at that
nice
open field tackle. Beautifully done. Beautifully done by Garrett Juneman. Now, Craig, I don't know when homecoming is for Auburndale High School, but I do know that last weekend the classes of 78 and 79 gathered for their 40th reunion.
Wow.
That's all the information I can give
That's
you.
all that we know.
Because I wasn't there.
Oh, Melt. That was a good comment down in the crowd.
Yeah. Coming to the near side is Bradley Dickinson. He's got the corner, and he's able to get a first down at about the 30-yard line.
I mean, if you're an announcer, you kind of hope they stay in bounds. Let's let that clock run.
Yeah. First and 10 at the 30. Handoff is to Coffrin. And he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
There we go. Winding down towards 3 minutes left. Voss sets up to throw. Got a man out there, but it's overthrown. And our linebacker, Andrew Schutz, who was running with that running back.
And staying right with him.
Good job of coverage. Why are you throwing deep with...
I was just going to say the same thing.
27-point lead and 2:45 for the game.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Don't they know something kicks off at 11 o'clock?
Are we covering that game tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who's got the ball. All right, man bursting to the outside.
Oh, no.
Down the sidelines.
Good run by Lincoln. He's going to...
Pursued, and he
got him.
Got him down.
At the 1 yard line?
Oh, Andrew, nice job. You ran with the running back on pass coverage the play before, and you didn't give up on that one.
Didn't give up.
Dickinson broke free, got down the sideline, looked like he was going to the house, but instead it is a touchdown saving play by Schutz, the junior, number 54. So you get the clock's running at 2:20. Do you run plays here, or do you take a knee? I guess you can't take a knee yet, huh? You could and turn the ball over on downs. But boy, they just spread everything out and look like they're going to run a play here. Coffrin juggles it, but steps into the end zone for the touchdown. Comes at 2:04. Coffrin's second of the night and second of the period. And it's 51-18. So Coffrin will attempt the point after. Booms it through, just booms it through. 52-18. Should be one final possession here for Lincoln.
Well, we need another team on the field yet. Letting a lot of new players play, that's nice.
Looks like it is now is that Rucker is deep. They need somebody normally back there with him. Nah, they just want Rucker to get his hands on this one. Man, we know he's going to have the physical size. I guess it's just a matter of whether or not he's got the quickness and the burst to play at the highest level, next level, right, Craig, for a Rucker? I mean, he's just a freshman, but he's
just a
physical marvel. 5'10", 190 as a freshman.
What's the matter with that kid? Maybe time wasn't in yet.
Rucker from the 12 heads to the far side, and he's wrapped up and hit hard at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he.
Number 87, Raymond Grady.
Number of new Raiders will get a series of downs here.
Rick Hankey's going to give him a look here.
Yeah, Peter Rucker got hit hard, swarmed around by 3-4 players on Marshfield, and just having a quick word with the athletic trainer. Simon O'Day takes the snap, and it's Owen Greening who carries the football. And the clock rolls at a minute 35.
You know, you're getting down to the end. They're starting to pour out the water bottles.
Ah, so they are. Yeah.
Into the drain.
Second down, we'll call it 6. O'Day pulls down a high snap, and the running back gets smothered for a loss.
Yeah. It's going to get down in the 30s tonight, according to the... Oh, there's another gentleman in shorts. Right down there.
Oh, by golly. 3rd and 9, under 40 seconds for the game. And stop near the line of scrimmage. Red Raider ball carrier Greening. 20 seconds to go. We shouldn't need to snap it again here. Play clock should be allowed to expire. There it is. The game ends with a strong effort by the Marshfield Tigers here tonight. They take care of the Lincoln Red Raiders by a score of 52-18. 52-18 is the final. We'll be back with you soon here on Wisconsin Rapids Community Media. We've got Lincoln, one more home game. We've got 2 home games for Assumption, and we'll be bringing all of those to you. Hope that you'll join us. For Tom Laux, for Artnep Getzik, Craig Tim, I'm Milt Van Natta, wishing you a pleasant good evening.